Well, everybody, thanks for joining me on this picture perfect evening. If you look around me out here, it's absolutely beautiful. I think it's around 6 p.m. and we're out on these countryside roads in the legendary 1997 Volvo 850. This car has class and elegance and drives like a Cadillac out on these roads. Golden fields and green grass, you can see it's just amazing. I'll take you for a cruise and we'll see what it's really about. Now, one thing, if you're interested in hearing a little bit more of the buying experience of this Volvo, the amazing one at that, then check out my previous video on the Volvo here. Let's hop in this car. Starting off strong with the satisfying mechanism of these doors. Very effortless and seamless closure. Seatbelts, of course. And now we're in the position to appreciate this absolutely beautiful and time capsule-like interior of this Volvo 850. I'll point out a couple cool amenities in here. Heated seats. Air conditioning is always nice. The rear defrost doubles as heated mirrors. We've got a perfectly functioning sunroof with full open and tilt rear fog light and cruise control right here. I also found it interesting that the OBD2 port is right here in front of the shifter. This 5-speed manual is certainly something to be thankful for. It's harder to find in North America on these 850s. There's a speaker. There's a speaker. And there's 2 speakers behind the rear headrests. Oh, and here's a speaker. And here's a speaker. This obviously isn't factory, but I love using the Bluetooth on my phone, and the sound system in here is incredible. And these rear leather seats almost make me wish I wasn't the driver. But the front seats are amazing and timeless at that. There's not too many functions. It's just what you need in daily driving experience. Let's fire her up. The way the 5-cylinder in this Volvo revs up to life every time you turn the key really brings satisfaction and excitement for your drive. Sorry, I'm outside the car again before driving away because I just can't get enough of the way this Volvo looks. You know, it's not too flashy, but it's the perfect amount of retro boxiness. Now, as you get up to proper speeds in this 1997 Volvo, we truly find that despite its boxy appearance, it has an elegantly smooth and silent driver's experience, with only a little bit of wind noise due to it being a windy day here on the prairies. And this car really thrives out here in the countryside on these smooth, rolling roads. It's a car that gives you a sort of calming excitement to drive as you lay back in the comfortable leather seats and just appreciate the driving experience that this Volvo does offer. And if you've been on this channel a little while, then you've seen my 2003 BMW Z4, only having around 30,000 miles, but this Volvo is still my top pick and my favorite car to drive. Despite that little roadster's exceptional performance, you know, it was still a fantastic car, but really only with one purpose. Whereas this Volvo just checks the boxes in every way. So maybe it's not fair to compare such two different purpose cars, but for me, the Volvo's my top choice. But yes, the Z4 is what you'd want to be driving if you caught yourself on a track. For Sunday cruises, fall evenings, you just can't beat the class of this Volvo. But man, when I'm caught thinking about it, the BMW Z4 was still truly a beautiful car to enjoy driving. I am really impressed with this car just for its age, being 28 years old and still being such a timeless and smooth, quiet cruiser. So if you have any experience with Volvos, older or newer, I'd love to hear about them down below, especially because I'm sure people have had mixed experiences. And with that, so far, I'm really enjoying it.